Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. It is 7:15 in the evening and I am getting started on this cleaning way later than I intended. My baby wouldn't go down for a nap and I am solo parenting tonight, which I'm not used to doing. This video is going to be kind of like a get it all done video, I guess. I have some baking to do. I have some recipes to share, cleaning obviously, and like deeper cleaning chores, like stuff you don't do every day. Anyway, I just have a bunch of stuff to do. I'm just looking forward to getting it done because it's just needed to be done for a while. Anyway, I need to like get all of my brain thoughts out and actually make a list, because when I do that I feel way less overwhelmed. Okay, who knows, I will probably add to that throughout the next few days. I'm thinking this video, I ideally would get it all done tonight. However, like I said, it's 7:30. I am how pregnant? Almost 34 weeks pregnant, and I have really bad indigestion, acid reflux. I don't know, is that the same thing? So I'm just gonna get as much done tonight as I can, and I will finish the rest tomorrow. But I think we're gonna go ahead and start with cleaning all of the glass, like the windows and the glass doors and stuff, mainly for lighting reasons, because every time I do that on video it looks like crap because I'm like filming into the light. Anyway. I felt really relieved to also wipe down all of my appliances and my Berkey because they were just disgusting. Also, somebody else add really obvious things to their to-do list just so that you can cross it off. Okay, just a heads up, I know mostly only women watch these videos, but I was like super hot after doing all of those chores, and I knew that I still needed to do dishes, and I get really hot when I do dishes, so I took my sweater off, and I was not aware of how much of my giant nursing bra you could see, so sorry, it's very much not cute, but it's realistic, and it's real life, and that's what I aim to share here on this channel. We don't always all look super cute and put together while we're taking care of house chores. Sometimes it's 9 o'clock at night and we're sweating and we just want to, like get in bed. The last thing I needed to do was plug in my Dyson. We don't have our laundry room set up yet to where I can have it plugged in all of the time. And so I try and do it like before I go to bed so that it's charged for the next day, because the battery really doesn't last very long on those. Also, after cleaning for like 2 hours, I was super disappointed to have only checked off 4 or 5 things on my to-do list because I felt like I did so much. And then I realized I needed to make kombucha or make tea for my kombucha so it could cool overnight, but I realized I didn't have enough water. So I needed to fill the Berkey. So, you know, as always, you think you're done. And then like 3 more things pop up, but that's okay. So I took care of my kombucha the next day. Okay, it's the next morning now, and I'm making one of my favorite recipes, one of my favorite breakfast recipes, and my kids' favorite as well. My mom recently gave me a skillet, and I think it's a Teflon skillet. I don't love it. I wish I could find something different. I think eventually we want to get like a big cast iron grill, but anyway, it will do for now. So I am starting the process of batch cooking to freeze stuff for preparation for when the baby comes. So this morning I was trying to get a bunch of green pancakes done. So the recipe, I have it written down below, but I'm just going to tell you as I'm sharing it. It's 1 cup of oats, 1 to 2 cups of greens, about a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 ripe banana, and 4 eggs. And all you do is blend it all up and then just make your pancakes. Okay, what I'm doing now is laying them all out individually on cookie sheets so that I can put them in the freezer. This way they will freeze individually instead of sticking together, because if you put them in a Ziploc bag or like a freezer bag while they're still defrosted, then whenever they freeze, they will freeze together, and then that's just pointless. So this is like maybe 2 or 3 hours later, they're fully frozen. So I'm going to go ahead and put them all in the in Ziploc bags and then put them back in my deep freezer, which we recently got. My grandma gave us a deep freezer for Christmas, like as an early Christmas present. I asked her for it because our freezer is so small, and I really wanted to focus on like making a lot of batch meals, and I have friends and family that want to give us like freezer meals for when the baby comes. I feel strongly that we should still be eating well, but our focus needs to be on family and not cooking and cleaning and all of that. So I'm really looking forward to stocking the freezer over the next couple of weeks, so you can expect lots and lots of cooking and healthy recipe videos cooking and healthy recipes in my videos. Oh my goodness, my brain. Okay, I just did the tea for my kombucha, but I always have to put it in my calendar for when it's going to be done and set a reminder on it, because I always forget. And then I overbrew it for like 4 days to like 2 weeks. And then it's just not good. Okay, so it was a beautiful day, and we just like hung out outside all day. And so what I'm doing right now is just making a little snack board for the girls, because they were playing outside in their little secret hideout thing. So I just needed to bring them something, because I knew they wouldn't come in, I knew they wouldn't want to come in for lunch. And I'm sharing this because it's just a really good idea. I feel like kids eat more of their lunch or meal or whatever if it's presented like this, instead of just everything in one bowl or on like 2 separate plates. Anyway, they love this, and they were excited when I brought it to them. Yeah. I honestly have never been one to separate lights and darks in a laundry like washing system or whatever, but I did that recently. I've started doing that recently just because I'm so tired of our whites getting dingy and ugly really quickly, especially now that the girls are staying in clothes longer because they aren't growing as quickly as like they did when they were toddlers or whatever. I just want their clothes to look nicer for longer. And also I feel like we make a good enough amount of laundry every day to where like doing one load of each isn't like too wasteful. But also like, I don't know, it's just important to me that their clothes stay nice, because clothes are expensive. Even if you do like shop secondhand and you are thrifty, they're just expensive. So anyway, I had just a few different loads of laundry to do here, which I actually forgot to film me folding them because I was in a bad mood when I was folding them and I didn't want to film. So that's just how it goes sometimes, I guess. Okay, I didn't realize how much cooking I did for this video until I was editing it, but right now I'm making elderberry syrup, which is super expensive to buy and usually comes with some sort of additive, whether it's colors or fillers or flavors or whatever. So I decided to make my own. I will link the berries that I bought in the description. They were so great. So it's just, again, the recipe is down below, but it's 3 cups water, 1.5 cup dried elderberries. You bring it to a boil and then you let it simmer for about 30 minutes. And then whenever it's done simmering, you use a cheesecloth and strain it. I used a Pyrex cup. You strain it into the Pyrex cup and then you can mash the berries, give them a little stir just to get all of the goodness out of them. And then you want to let it cool. I believe it's to like 118 Fahrenheit. I'm not sure. I actually let mine cool all the way because so what you can do is add raw unfiltered honey to it to sweeten it because it's really strong and like bitter without the honey. But also the raw unfiltered honey has lots of benefits, like health benefits to it as well, so I wanted that in our syrup. But I realized I had the wrong kind. I had just raw honey, but still, for it to be cleaned properly of all of the like honeycomb and stuff to like filter it, if you don't want filtered honey, it has to be heated, which kills all of the like good stuff. Anyway, I needed to get different honey, so it actually sat in my fridge for like 2 or 3 days before I could actually sweeten it. So anyway, you can let it cool all the way or do whatever you want to do to add the honey, but that's what I did. Last thing I am doing here is making peanut butter balls. I know this is a really common recipe. It's 3 cups of oats, 3 cups of oats, 1 cup of softened peanut butter, and 1 cup of honey. And then I did 1 tablespoon each of flaxseed and chia seeds. And then I just mixed them all. What I didn't do was freeze or like chill the mixture before I tried to make the balls, and it just made like a huge mess. It was just really hard to form them. So I would recommend doing that. I would stick the bowl of mixture in the fridge for like 30 minutes to an hour, whatever you want to do. And then try and form the balls. That might work better. And then again, I froze these individually and then put them in a freezer bag. Anyway, so if you paid attention to the list of to-dos that I made, I didn't get to everything, not at all. So all of that stuff will definitely be in my next video, but I didn't realize how much cooking I did and how much cooking I wanted to do this weekend. And so I just made that a priority because I don't always have the energy to make all of the things. So I hope this video was helpful for you and like maybe inspires you to start batch cooking for your family. This is the first time I have done it just because I've never had like room to store anything. So I'm just like super excited we finally have a deep freezer. It was like such a blessing because I've been wanting one for so long, even at our old house. I just think it's important to always have things on hand. It makes meals less stressful. I don't know. I just think it's great. So anyway, don't hold it against me too much that I enticed you with a to-do list and then didn't complete it all. I know some people can think that's not very quote unquote satisfying, but again, this is real life. I'm doing my best here. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me know that this is the kind of stuff that you like to see. And if you feel like any of my future videos could serve you in some way, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. Enjoy the rest of this video. We're almost to the end here, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.